I'm going live, I'm going live. I'm going live. Yeah. Just give it a second. What does it say? Okay. Let's get there. Flip the camera. I'm live. Join, please. Join already. Well, it's just delayed. Yeah. Okay. This is the little Colonel Sanders dating sim thing. Let's go ahead and load that up. Oh, this is my first time using it, so it has to do that stupid, thing that it does. Ah. Okay, let me scroll over just a little bit more. Right there's good. Oh, there it is. Crap, I messed it up, did I? There it is. A something production. Oh god, don't lag, please, don't lag. Ooh, pretty. Finger looking good dating simulator. What is this? I don't even know what this is. How do I get this out of here? Back. Okay. New game. My name is Eli. I'll just do this. Yeah. And is this like a loading screen? I think this is a loading screen. Yeah, this is a loading screen. Okay. This is cool. As you sleep softly in the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest studio apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You stay in the moment forever. Oh, or you can wake up now! Now! Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack the clock. Laying in bed, you stare at the ceiling thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. You need to take this seriously, allow yourself to daydream and take it seriously. I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. Bust through your morning checklist, teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out of the door, and head off to class. What's that thing that SpongeBob does? Oh crap, no. How do I get back to my main camera? Crap! There it is. The thing that SpongeBob does. I don't know how to do it. I'm bad at this. Just what you need to get your blood flowing. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend, Miriam. She's the most adorable, awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Ellie. Eli. Said Ellie. Are you excited for the first day of the rest day of our lives? Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What the? That's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam, raised by master chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person known. But you're gonna do great. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, what school is this? I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. The summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she shifted to practicing on a mannequin. Oh God. Pep talk. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave us nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know, she looked so spooky, but she was so sweet, and I told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower and that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time you'll be graduating. You'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you walk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I'll have these killer bangs. Those bangs are pretty killer. And can you believe I cut them myself? You can definitely believe it because they aren't that good looking. That's bad. They aren't finger looking good. What? I can't believe it. Before you can get to another word out, you're really interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your head and to go. Hey! It's... We're just gonna call her Ashley. Your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, kitchen shins. Chicken shins. Can't talk. You leave Eli shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. You can't stand it. Ashley. Even her name's annoying. You know for a fact it's actually Ashley, but she had an extra letter to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone knows who her perfect shin looks like, it's us. You're not going to let it... You worry. I can't read today. Across the squad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at her own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight that you can see casually working on his glutes and Kane no lighter rocking glutes. Van, you rang? What is this? Van, rang, man. You ever been so sure that an arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van has been just as close to you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. Ooh, burn! I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now, or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just been no time to properly tell these two all, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pressing hard against the window directly next to it. They just fart. Oopsie, I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. Of you. You think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be a heck of a chef. And his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Eli. So, are you going to make me hold this door open all day? Nope. With that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. It's just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure of where to sit. The other students wonder and keep themselves by chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium in the front of the class. Adorable. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who's this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of all of USCFUAL. What? Please call me the Professor Dog. I may be cute and a little fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog as our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up the nuisances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, the wind begins to rush around you, swirl up cherry blossom petals, fills the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone please close the window. And then he walks in. You're immediately swept up by the aura of his new student and remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so... Time stands still. It's him! If it isn't my favorite student, Harlan. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. As a hushed murmur rolls through the classroom, as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisles of desks, suddenly the room is sweltering. Sweat bands across your brows. You feel everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And it's over here, must be sweaty sweats a lot. Maybe we should open that window back up. Floss spits, melts into a puddle, and evaporates quickly. She's such an ass. I don't like her. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my best friend like that. You both know it's my name, and we're in the same kindergarten. Oh, we were in the same kindergarten class. I'm like, aren't you in college? And what is that, your reality of weird insults? Besides, when Eli sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. And take a moment to clean yourself up. Pat, pat. Pat, pat. It's a good thing you did forget about all the deodorant that you didn't, okay? This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Eli, Professor Dog steps in to settle his class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking Show Academy of Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. May many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be a lot of blood. Blood, though? Blood? Okay, blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when this is all said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift up your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student's into classroom interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Who is this? Who's this? Hey guys, I'm sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but aren't you interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you still even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my second year in school where Professor Yu is my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled. If you utter one more word before I've finished. Let this be the lesson that you students have tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on those tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Okay. Classroom bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone stands silently in obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts up his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is quite lacking. What? If based on what you're picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation of being smart is tough. Is well known. What? Chicken snack. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Well, I think there might be some competition for a new star student. With his furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coat warm of doggy drool. Disgusting. You see other students eyeing your jealousy, but pay no mind to them. If they want to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors with you at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room, only with two options remaining. Hey Eli, there's a seat right here. It seems that no one has claimed a seat next to me if you're interested. Oh, okay. Here's the big decision. We sit beside Colonel Sanders. Don't even know why he's in this class. He's clearly past culinary school. Or we can sit by our best friend. We're going to betray our best friend. We're going to sit beside Colonel Sanders. You move to take your seat next to Colonel Sanders. It appears as he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident and the desire to learn. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had two rules. Do all you can and do it the best that you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishment of something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you settle into your seat, the professor makes this announcement. Think fast. It's time for a pop quiz. Yay, quiz about me. Shut up. Your name is Bob. This incredibly appointment and surprising short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If a train A is traveling at point B and point B is traveling at point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? What? I think this is where the question starts, right after point A, for the second time. Extremely important. That's right. For instance, to treat as chickens is to... What? It wouldn't be feather. Oh, yes, it will. That's right. What's the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A fork? A fork, whatever. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Ugh. Anything as long as prepared with love and not too much salt. Pancake with a really silly face. Pancake! Wrong. Sprinkle's a good boy. Yes. Oh. I don't know what to say. 3 out of 5. That's tough. It's no perfect score, but at least it's not a complete and utter embarrassment. You catch Colonel Sanders eyeballing your answers, his reaction is hard to read. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes it seems like it's school dedicated. See, okay, let me just get this together. When I read on the actual game screen, I can't read it for some reason. My brain just doesn't let me. But when I read it over here on the preview window for OBS, I can read it just fine. I don't get it. A delicious fragrance wafts throughout the room and it tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. You smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, howdy folks, I like to make an announcement. Hey, it's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But shh. Lunch. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, the smell. You hold your breath waiting to see what food mysterious student has created. You've heard that he was very talented, but the rumors are true? Is this? Colonel seconds a large bucket above his head. It contains contents glimmering in the light. His good old fried Colonel Sanders fried chicken of Colonel Sanders chicken fried. Piled higher, huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say stop thinking and start eating. For years I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing is less than 11 herbs and spices required to achieve this perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice every other student has pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I say about that. What do you think your stupid recipe, dude? Never. Nah. I can't read still. My dude, nah. It's just drafting the last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Who says that anymore? He looks around nervous to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, that was like writing in my diary. Dear Diary, today I smelled something beautiful, and I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that she's destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, you don't want any? I'll take it. Whoa, hold on. Guess I'll try it. He takes one bite, his eyes grow wide. He starts contouring his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please allow my fellow classmates to dig in. You take one piece of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Along with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus on your mind and meditation on this moment. Okay. Savor the moment, everything. Okay. Swim toward the light. Somewhere up ahead, a bright light beckons you. The flavors are so intense you become wrapped in them. Unable to resist, you reach towards the light. It grabs your hand and pulls you closer. Until your fingertips connect with the end of everything, you are forever lost in the land of tender fried chicken bliss. Your mind dissolves. There is no Eli now. There is only herbs and spices. Though Miriam tries to revive you, she can't. Try again. Oh! Did I just die? The chicken was so damn good, I died! Finger, licking good. I actually have like a piece of chicken right here that I had earlier. I know that's disgusting. You guys want to see it? I know it's disgusting, I'm sorry. It's like just regular, it's like a chicken nugget kind of thing. It smells pretty good. I don't even know why I'm talking about this. Wow, okay, so it's starting over. Let's just skip past all of this. Can I? Yeah. So apparently we weren't supposed to go towards it because that's bad. What is this? Okay, that's just alright. Okay, here. This is what. Oh crap! You guys can't see the game. Gosh dang it. That's fine anyway, because I was just skipping past that. This is where we were. Focus. Okay, savor the moment. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure heavenly. What a guy. Along with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love for a man, for a flavor. Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops at what he's doing and allows you to break into silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold of you to come and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that make me my future establishment my legacy for all times open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. So I guess it's just like Colonel Sanders prelude or something. Just before he got his whole chain of restaurants when he was in culinary school, I guess. Alright. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. Yeah, because the semester's only last 3 days. What? It's clearly not going to give up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't hurrying be fun? You got moxie, I give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone. He leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient. I can't tell. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Wow! You never had guessed that. In fact, you're never even sure where you get something if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. It was okay. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I thought my story will continue after I graduated. You sound like you have big plans. I dare to say the biggest. And I'll leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure out the perfect moment to show your personality now. Be modest and thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to say, I got hearts. Is that good? I really enjoyed your food. Now you've gotten his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery was perfect. Just good. Very good. Good chicken. I appreciate the compliment, Eli, but I'm sure you have a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Oh my God! Finally, we get to show off our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no. We have to show off our stuff. I'll totally blow it. Oh, here we go with this again. You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses toward the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on the Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you be able to tack this lesson for a team of 2? That is, me and you, if I wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Sure, Eli, as I prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam's left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, my new partner. Beep boop, bzz. Oh my, 2 potential partners. I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Looks like I have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask Miriam's partner? Clank. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay. Already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have someone's attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. He's like really happy. That's what the thing is describing. It's super happy. Don't even know why. Warp warp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzzz, tissue, I hardly know you. I don't know why I forgot it. Clank judges and panel Shinky loose. You get the impression that he's a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide it steps. No chef. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems very easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Using the octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Okay, so being that mashed potatoes and gravy is on the menu at KFC, I'm going to make that. It's always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy. I could imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders cast a coy look at you, causing your whole face to be red. Embarrassed, you quickly turned away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Look, things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does anyone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Cooking Sanders' part is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Someone called for me. Oh no, geez, Van Baron. I'm over here crushing Eli's dreams. You're supposed to be taking care of our own classwork. That's Gale, remember? Colonel Sanders returns armful of peeled potatoes. He tosses them to the boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley Van Van. Are you working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Eli was struggling, so we offered to give him a hand. You know, it is these young amateur chefs' mentor. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever Colonel Sanders be able to conduct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I may make a better partner for you than this thing that's positioning yourself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. The thing about that makes sense, but one thing is clear: she's coming for Colonel. You don't watch out. Ashley is really at you hard, and you may need to ask her for some backup before things get ugly. Okay, I'm gonna go for Miriam because I don't want Miriam to be like losing a friend, you know? You turn to Miriam as soon as you find her. She sees it and she looks back. The girl's friend and near radar seconds to none. She immediately comes running over. Oh my god. I can't die. Is someone threatening my friend? I will destroy them. I actually think that Ashley Van Van was just leaving. Leaving? You in the dust. Vis-a-vis my skills as a chess, perhaps. But stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken. Miriam, you allure a friend, but Ellie is my partner in today's activity. Eli, Ellie. He looks sprinkles in hope that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis in their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that the tension of the moment your hands have been cooking on the idle island. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed your boiling potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. With that, your natural passion guides you through the steps of know well why your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand and is holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat without which pours a smooth brown gravy smoldering near your finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mountain of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would have been proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in the world stops. Oh, sorry, I was posting something on Instagram. Okay. Your eyes lock, the moment is electric. The time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig your utensils into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you look as she's plotting against you to be Colonel Sanders. And then filled with rage without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something, do something. Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it's delicious. Horrified as the revelation sinks away and whoever be realized cooks them throughout much love and integrity. Hold on right there, Ellie. Eli, we do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders expects better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you better be prepared to eat it whenever it lands. Can I have mashed potatoes? Van rushes back over, covered a dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy, pathetic. Just a few minutes I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty braised tentacled octopus with silky salt water sauce. Plated on a battle axe flips forward by supreme cooking gestures. You ignore me for too long. That ends now. It is I who have first bite in your own medium brain. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bit of his signature dish right off the plate. Oh no, don't. Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was crushed and it may have been turned into the process, but the process result could be toxic. Too late, it's been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. Don't feel so good. It killed him. Everyone step back, don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. You know the tip of the tentacle being sucked into the Pop's mouth. Pop loses the pain for a moment and is almost immediately back into his obvious self. Oopsie! Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock is frozen as the whole crowd of emotionless statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back into reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite the obvious dangers, inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. Not sure professors would make enough money. Hello? Turn to a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by the reality, that really annoying student and all of his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building is taken out of another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know that they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. It might be the perfect time to tell him your developing feelings on. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Eli. There's something I need to tell you. Oh, my God. Freaking God. Hold it right there! There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working toward that dream. Day and night. Never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights. Like so many weights. We should follow our dreams of all our hearts and our souls may grant them even like wishes floating on a shooting star. Oh my God. Hey, no, you, shut up. The only one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking has literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What's his name? Some of the distance you had a long sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The Spork Monster's here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster. See? Is he rhyming on purpose? Is that just coincidence? Before you can discuss syntax at any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Attack. You decide you're going to attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upsets Spork Monster. The Spork Monster goes on to attack. It spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Attack. You decide to attack? It worked last time, right? Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. Spork Monsters won't forget this. Spork Monsters really threatened by your attack. Spark Monster is personally the mastermind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation? You hold your head between your legs and mutter, "This is not happening. This is not happening." Spark Monster's no quitter. Puffed up and ready to rumble. They go into attack once again. Spark Monsters use utility. What? You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take 1 much damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Attack. Decide to go into attack. Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. Spark Monster's oozing cheese sauce into the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean this up. Feeling vulnerable, Spark Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge. Villain, villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons an ninja of 1,000 chickens. Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spark Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spark Monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy. Finish him. No student will ever walk into the squad and fear again. This monster's messed with the wrong chef. Attack. Ready for your final attack? You will never survive my student death load destruction. Dead free. Let's go ahead and use that. Kabam! Student loan debt disruption and can't talk. It does 10 damage. Spark Monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks at all. You continue to surprise and realize the defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears to be a cookbook, but upon close inspection it's much more. It's a book of magical spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card. Tuck inside. The last name to be signed out was Borko. Borko, that name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you sit in the quiet of the night, holding a mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle bus, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without energy to keep your eyes open, the darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you can make it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being put up over you as you tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. You wake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or pre-motions? Yeah. And there was that secret. What was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright? Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You met up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell about the Colonel, look like story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think it may be I think I might like Clank. Like him. Like? I know it sounds weird, but it's moving too fast and there's something about him I like about him. Like him. We've talked over class and he's actually a total sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in high school? That doesn't make complete sense. But yeah, he was so popular that he was voted prom king at school and he didn't even go to and was the convertible he himself rode in front of the homecoming parade. I'm thinking maybe I got lost in the pressure cooking language translation there. Either way, it'd be best if he took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student ever attending University of Cooking, High School Academy of Learning. You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Aha, sure you did. You're great. Why be into you, I guess. Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea of how to prove that and your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me on that secret ingredients? The bestie's eyes lighten up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that, a secret ingredient. Is that dramatic echo in here? Miriam texts to make sure you're not alone before continuing. So this summer while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and if I made him a big favor, I could have some of my own. It was weed. Illegal weed. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought me home. It was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked them with a very strange feeling came over me. The feeling was like everything unlike I tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the main spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both shared the interest in cooking, so we both stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet you would love to know more about the new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I'm only the one who knows the one ingredient. Please, 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 it would be the world to me. No one knows it came from you or Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your besties? Make up a fake ingredient. You quickly think of a fake ingredient, and I don't know, how about it was an iron newt? It sounds like some kind of witch potion, but what can you do? Die of newt. Wow. Her eyes light up, imagine such a thing, and you figure with your satisfied curiosity and move on. However, she's immediately turns around and does that thumb typing thing on her phone that you can't quite see. It's probably not good. Before you can actually affirm, she was definitely not texting the secrets of the people you interrupted. A wind rushes and cherry blossoms pair by in the air. It's Colonel Sanders arriving at school. Run to him. Decide the best way to show him that Mary has secrets you and Colonel Sanders. Run to him. Surely he sweep you up into his back of his stallion. And run away to go. That would sure good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel. However, Colonel. Hey Google, how do you pronounce C-O-L-O-N-E-L?
That's pronounced Colonel.
Colonel, that's what I thought. However, your sudden movement surprised the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. The force of the blow completely knocked you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. Ooh, Eli, I'm here to deliver you a secret message from out beyond the great beyond. What? Not this guy. It's important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world will come in soon. So you know it's serious. I've been trapped in a realm beyond the great beyond. For the great prophecy lies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And my name is... Before you can continue, you suddenly awake. Oh, jeez. You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Right, that's just his natural season must. Maybe you shouldn't be riding a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals. You don't know. It's hard to say who's wrong here. But the thing is for sure that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I can really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when he pressed them against my face. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappeared into school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your 2 rivals, Ashley and Van the Man, were doing something bad. By the way they were hiding, you know, must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. And you try to get a peek over at Van Man's hulking shoulder, but you see him coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. You immediately dress the rivals down for immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. And now you upset them. Oh, and you're supposed to be the emperor of cooking, are you? That who makes the rules? I'm not sure you do a good meal if it ain't you. Being the best chef in the world makes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. Hey Google, how do you pronounce P-A-N-A-C-H-E?
That's pronounced panache.
Panache. I said it right. And it doesn't hurt to be a little evil. You finally get a look at what they're hiding and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found in Encounter with the Spork Monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Asher immediately elbows Van the Man, who has that book in his bag. How'd I say the Man? I don't know what you're talking about. The book is family heirloom. Hey Google, how do you pronounce H-E-I-R-L-O-O-M? Hey Google, how do you pronounce H-E-I-R-L-O-O-M?
That's pronounced heirloom.
Heirloom. And its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned it to the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as she tried to catch him in his mouth. We're playing, hehe. Laughs like that. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep, 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 beep. Clank must be running late. He's such a hurry. He rolls right over there. That's really fun. Sorry. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch. Hey, talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzz, bzz, womp, beep, boop, beep. What do you think you're talking to? I've never met such hurt language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp, womp. No, your mother is a stand mixer. The Madman jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks the Madman sends him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazy men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me. I'm not interested in either of them. Actually, something has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyes and eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know what is in the ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena. At least, or don't, honestly. What do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your own business plan. Just then Sprinkles arrives to signal true start of the class day. He's panicked with telling her. Doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my very late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town. My tiny legs are very, very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry belly dog, he loves it. Sprinkles stops in his tracks and sniffs around you, something that has him in a trance. It's a scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkle jumps you and licks your face. Down, boy! Down! Off toppin'? What does that mean? Hey Google, how do you pronounce AUFTHOPPEN?
That's pronounced off-toppin'.
Off-toppin'. That command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I got a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. The chicken. You want to pay attention to this lesson, truly, you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed the name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders and you miss out most of the important pieces. When you come to Sprinkles, he's holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Eli, naturally this appears to be your sample platter. Which item you want to sample? A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other, saying sparkles in the most eye-catching way. It's so naturally you reach out and grab and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. Prepared. What did I just say? The pepper is triggering an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend! Ooh! It's me from the beyond, the great beyond. What? Why do I keep doing that? This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny is all you must do is... Sorry, I think that's spice in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through. To fulfill... the prophecy... What is up with this? You feel yourself to regain consciousness. Oh man. You come to and find everyone staring at you. That pepper was the last kind of its earth and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. Pay. Why do I keep saying words double? We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. If everyone can relax, the cafeteria lights are on. And your rivals enter to make... I'm gonna slow down. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in! If I have to wipe the tables with your fools, before I set my lunch down, then so be it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Good one, Van. I like your competition, Eli. But I'll be watching your performance. Just as things begin to reach a boiling point, Sprinkles steps in. Surely he's put on the stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sports court. Finally, a little sense you really side of a lie. At least not until we turn on the timer. Just Then a huge light blasts in the face. It flies the words, "Timer ready." That's what I'm talking about. Aroo! I stand corrected. The hard way built solid foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message left you victorious. Can't talk today. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now it's my chance to shine. I'll defeat you myself with my bare hands. You had this chicken and you made him mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1. And day 2, you're feeling that you can really impress in the game here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast, the timer runs down and you're forced to pick up randomly. 100F. That's wrong! Oh yeah, 100C. 100 equals 212. The boiling point for water is 212 degrees. Why did I think of that? You were thinking, Eli, you can get ahead in the game. You're going to need season the chicken before you can cook it. You don't know how Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. He said it. It's 11. That's right. You must not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. And you got some basic steps going through. It's time to elevate your craft. Diligence. That's wrong! The begging you must get together. Get it? I'm a dog, and it's the wrong time for some dog jokes. Next question. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you never forget where you came from. Even every day you meditate on his advice and you draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness the energy, so where does it come from? That's wrong! It's a horrible time to start forgetting important things. Can you possibly forget so many wrong answers? Nope! Game over. Try again. Crap! Every time we have a test, I don't know why, but we fail it. I don't get it. What is it with me and failing tests in this game? Oh, that's how I go back and forth. So I didn't have to. Oh, I get it now. Beep 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 boop beep 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 boop beep beep. Okay. I'm going to skip past all this because I already know what's going on. You guys will have to see that. Oh my god, this is crazy. Can you play this with controller? Because I have a Switch controller right here plugged into my thing. I don't think you can play with a controller. I don't think it's possible. Oh. Can I enter the competition? Oh, whoa. You know what? I've learned enough for today. Let's battle. Just the things. Okay. Okay, now here we get to the whole test thing. Okay, what temperature of water? 100C, that's right, but how would you like, okay. When it gets to rub my furry belly, let's that enticing offer to motivate you. You're gonna need some season, okay, it's 11. Tail wagging intensifies, says you got some basic steps, it's time to evaluate craft. It's gratitude, that's right, you must never take this opportunity for granted. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. That would be a great time to harness that energy, so where did it come from? A small town. That's right, this is your shot and you're not going to miss it. Aroo! You try to shut the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling. That's wrong. Don't make me get the spray bottle. Next question. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Eli, is actually cheering you on, which would be awesome except knowing she's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoons full of gravy would take you to feel traditional? I don't know! You're thinking get your mind back on the competition. You're certain that the desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which one would you take? What a hunk. I know, right? What? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're failing behind. Sorry. That has nothing to. Woof. You're really struggling to keep up. The next station is over. Ashley's already begun plating elements of her dish. It's time to type. Yikes. Oh god. You know, nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utility. Okay. Where? You may not have any hands, but Eli does have a good chef. Needs to be touching the dough. Okay. Here's an easy way to have a hard way. You don't get far by doing the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious the error was. You immediately shove your hands into the mixer, rescue your dough before it's over mixed. Eli, no! But you're not fast enough. Your hands get stuck and immediately crushed by the clicking, spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle's over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply cannot go on. Oh, that must be bad. Here am I with a completed dish, ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No. It would be fair to compare the two, on account of Eli's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he looks into the dish. But I would suppose you may at least tell us what you're prepared. Prepared, not prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you find a wide array of delights, talking to you on a journey, taking you on a journey, with flavors that taste good and tell the story of excellence. I was going to ask you, Eli, to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring the creamer to delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you don't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the jug, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. As you find a delicate fried cheese. Hey Google, how do you pronounce croquette? I think it's crochet or croquette.
That's pronounced croquette.
Croquette! Atop a slice of honeycomb. Ice cream, 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry glet. The Colonel seems intrigued, but not perhaps impressed, as he dips his finger into chocolate sauce. Simplicity is in your strong suit, Ashley. Oh, you. He places a sauce-covered finger to his lips. Ashley leans over and whispers something to his ear. A dab of sauce flicks his mustache. You raise burn so intensely with your thighs that you burn into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire, and you turn to ash. Follow up your emotions. What people have a hard time understanding emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run into the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love. I know that feeling. It won't be even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. It's not just from the devastating loss, but from not running with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've ever failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school. Whatever. Incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I've walked into the other paths and ride of dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I felt as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one is especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then I was going to a mountain of something. No amount of hours, labor, or money could ever deter me from giving the best that I give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone towards something better. My new dream is pure. It's always honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I'll create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up my... Okay. Yay! He always ruins the moment. Just as your moment grows intimate, you are interrupted by this threatening, shadowy presence. A battle scared. Oh god, another battle? It's a spork monster. Okay. Anyone's feeling about quite deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko, but I've sworn you already battled last night. That was Borko, my twin, and I, Gorko, is here to avenge him. Are you stronger than Borko? Well, we're twins, so no, not really, but we're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily. I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I'm really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Eli is saying is that we can't just be friends. Life is too short for these things. I suppose we really don't need to fight, but you haven't got these pointy teeth and claws. And all the better if you enjoy tasting food. Surely I like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do. Inspiration strikes and you come up with a quick idea. Chomp on this. You toss the biscuit to Gorka's open mouth and devours one globe. Delicious. You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this evil creature who stands here today. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no. I was a chihuahua, but still a student at this school. Yeah, dogs are teachers and professors and teachers and nurses and whatever. Until one day some mean kids with magical spirit. That same book. Shipment threw me and I was like, this was transform a magic spell book. Precisely. Worker used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. Even if I had such a book, I beg of you to respect it. You're a powerful chef, and it shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who cheat them through sorcery and Gillet, I think. If you need me, don't fear, I'll be here. It sounds like there was some bad cooks in the kitchen of life, Eli, together. I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Colonel Sanders' home by surrounding things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day will be an adventure if you approach them with the right attitude. Long ago, I was made the decision that I'll never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Ever been working on any recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with an ambitious chef. Was there something, just a side dish I've ever been tinkering with, but trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures? I'm not sure if I nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk as he starts to wonder what dish you might have been describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps. Now you got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him? Keep it a secret. Reveal it. Decided you ready as you ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk to yourself out of you decide to dive in head first. Reach into your lunchbox, a special dish you have been keeping nice all day. I present to you original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chat on the cream and slaw just until a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire the taste later as it went back into this moment. You could offer him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now you've been perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you look closer at. Each item seems to radiate more memories and emotions. Tap into an item to discover more about the Colonel. It's like a vase. Take a large look at the urns. The urn, oh god, sitting nearby a pedestal. There's a plaque on it. Plaque. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. Adorable little baby crawls across the floor from the goatee and mustache comb he sports. You can figure that it must be Colonel Sanders himself, or maybe it's just drumstick. He seems to be waving like a little rabble. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who made their own face the logo of the company founded, am I right? It must be where he keeps his secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 11:11:11, the safe opens, deciding to find a single note. Can chicken be prepared? Something style? Sushi style? Something? Tap on the item to discover more about the Colonel. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner of the table. When you pick up, you realize that it's just realistic. It's real. Taxidermy? Must have been important to the Colonel Sanders when he thought it was alive. A little note clipped on a chicken's foot reads, "True state bird, degraded state of Kentucky." You gaze out the window across the vast lake and the mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of a student pops up. Are you thinking about heading on to the royal quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I've never even learned about your name. Why would you avenge it? I can just tell you my name right now. I can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window and crack the ghost of the student slip out in the breeze. Photo of the peer Colonel Sanders. Okay, it's not important. Frame photos, an old man looks a bit like Colonel Sanders, standing with a friend. They told friend chicken drumsticks appeared to be cheering standing on. Short inscription, I wonder who my friend Pete is. Lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, realizes the hair. Hey Google, how do you pronounce Therein? Staring.
That's pronounced therein.
Therein. It's just silver in color. It's actually made of spun silver. His hair? It's weird. A scented candle you pick up and try to identify its smell. Power tool, freshly starched collar. Piece of wood flattened to the lake. Number 69. Notes a secret recipe ingredients. Okay, I guess what's left is the door. Open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and found a robe of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one of his hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where your heart is, and this is what they meant. Before you can cook any further, your Colonel Sanders returning. He has his new dish and he has been working on it. He just wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I do must say it does look good on you. Crap, the jacket. Side now is your moment to take a big move. You tell him that you're cold. Fess up and tell the truth. Oh God. Oh well, there isn't that kind of game. Not to blame you for trying, but still, game over. Gosh dang it! He got freaked out by it. Dang it. Okay, I guess we were just supposed to lie. I don't know. Don't lie. Lying is bad. Or so you thought. Not this again. Yes, we know it's a coleslaw, whatever. Okay. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Okay, here he comes.
Aww.
I'm gonna tell the truth. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. Just got a little cold and I thought it might warm me up. Colonel Sanders smiled and scooped close to the fireplace. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little bit closer? Suddenly everything feels like it's a little bit too fast. The final exam's on tomorrow. You should be thinking about what you're going to cook. I should be home studying. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. The thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Eli. I honestly think it might be a beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. You should take things slow. You walk in late into the night and drift off into a cold slumber. Dream sequence. That's great. We're actually doing something. Wait till he stays there to sleep. You wake into a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. You did take the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders. Only the true time truly will tell. Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. Your thoughts are interrupted with Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast and your mouth waters to the sight of it. It's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's delicious. He takes Colonel Sanders' food and takes you into a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. Like cuisine in your taste buds, that is. You know, I think we might be a great team. A single tear drives the kernel of the corner of his eye. He gazes out into the window. With the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could it be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're out on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is at the run of the room when you get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The Universal Cooking School Academy flirting waits for no one. You get home and something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because that one heck of a night. It's been desperate to talk about, but I couldn't find you. Got worried that something had happened to you. Alright, so I'm going to hold this here. I'm going to wait day 3 for another stream, because apparently something was supposed to happen. Something is supposed to happen. At day 3 and so on with the extra rest of the story. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this live stream. I know no one has seen it right now until it gets uploaded onto YouTube. But I hope you guys smack the like button, and I'll be back making videos really soon. I know I haven't been making videos. It's my fault. It's been like 2 weeks, 3 weeks away. I'm coming back. Don't worry. I'm coming back. See you guys next one. Bye-bye. Freaking Colonel. Colonel was pretty cool. And I'm sorry Miriam hasn't been much of a friend.